Good day, everyone. Today I'll be presenting my research, which is entitled Comparative Study of Open Plan and Hybrid Workspaces Implications for Collaboration and Communication. So, this research explores how these two models influence collaboration, communication, and productivity, and what organizations can learn from their strengths and weaknesses. Workplace design is more than just aesthetics. It shapes how people connect and work together. Open plan offices promote visibility and quick teamwork, but they can also bring distractions. Hybrid setups combine remote and on site work, offering flexibility and structured communication. Each model reflects different priorities in balancing openness and focus. Understanding these differences helps organizations choose the right approach. This study examines how workspaces models affect collaboration, communication, meetings, informal exchange, and productivity. By comparing these aspects, we can see where each model performs well and where it falls short. The goal is not to declare one superior but to highlight trade offs. The findings can guide managers and designers in making informed decisions. The research aims to align workspace design with organizational needs. Collected data through surveys distributed to employees in both open plan and hybrid environments. The questionnaire measured collaboration, communication, satisfaction, and productivity. Responses were analyzed to identify differences and patterns between the two setups. This approach allowed for a fair comparison across key variables. The methodology ensures that the results reflect actual workplace experiences. Collaboration frequency. It showed more frequent interaction compared to hybrid setups. This suggests that visibility encourages spontaneous work, while in hybrid environments, however, rely more on scheduled collaboration. While this reduces frequency, it adds structure to how people work together. These findings highlight the balance between spontaneity and organization. Hybrid workspaces scored higher in communication clarity. Digital tools help streamline discussions and reduce interruptions. While in open plan offices, while accessible, often face challenges with noise and distractions. This shows that structure can improve communication effectiveness. Clear communication is essential for productivity and teamwork. Employees in hybrid setups reported greater satisfaction with meetings. Structured formats and technology support make discussion more effective. Open plan meetings, on the other hand, are more vulnerable to interruptions. These differences highlights the role of digital tools in improving meeting quality. Satisfaction in meetings directly impacts employee engagement. Open plan offices encourage more casual conversation and social bonding. Employees interact more frequently in visible, shared spaces. Hybrid setups, however, limit spontaneous exchange due to reduced face to face contact. While this reduces informal bonding, it also minimizes distractions. The result show how workspace design influence social dynamics. Hybrid employees reported higher productivity levels compared to those in open plan offices. The hybrid models support focus and concentration, leading to stronger performance. Open layouts, while collaborative, often reduce efficiency due to distractions. This highlights the trade off between teamwork and individual focus. Productivity remains a key factor in evaluating workspace effectiveness. Each model has clear strengths and weaknesses. Open plan offices excel in teamwork and bonding but struggle with clarity and focus. Hybrid setups improve communication and performance but lack spontaneity. Organizations must weigh these trade-offs carefully. The choice depends on what matters most to their employees and industry. Workspace design should align with industry needs and employee expectations. Creative fields may benefit from open plan layouts with added privacy solutions. Knowledge-based sectors often thrive in hybrid models supported by digital infrastructure. Balancing collaboration, focus, and well-being is essential. The right design can strengthen resilience and adaptability. So, in conclusion, both models offer unique advantages and disadvantages. Open plan offices promote social interactions but face challenges in productivity and communication, while in hybrid workspaces support structured communication and performance but limit informal exchanges. No single model is universally superior. Organizations must adapt to their design, to culture, technology, and workforce priorities. So that's all for my study, which is entitled Comparative Study of Open Plan and Hybrid Workspaces. Thank you and have a good day.